Hornets dressed in the white uniforms. The Bengals are in the black uniforms. Idaho State is coming off of wins in their last 2 games. They beat both of the Montanas. And Otten is jumping and controls the tip. Otten is a freshman, number 30 for the Bengals, and he has 42 blocks. That's as many as some teams out there. Unbelievable. O'Neal with the ball, spits it out to Griffin. Griffin with the leaning shot, in and out, no good. Holt went for the rebound, but it was batted out of bounds. It should be Hornet ball. I noticed longtime official Chris Rastatter, who oversees the officials now. He noticed he's at the game. He's got his little clipboard, and he's in the back row up there watching our 3 officials. These are good officials that we have for tonight's game. So let's, both these teams have done a good job of getting to the free throw line. The Hornets didn't until conference play. Here's a shot by, oh my goodness gracious, E.J. Neal, wide right on that, glass ball, but it'll remain Hornet possession. So thanks for being with us tonight. Now I can mention the worst of them all was 2 games ago. The Hornets against Northern Arizona. In the first 7.5 minutes of the game, they only had 2 points. So they've gotten off to very slow starts. Here's the star Holt. Vaughns lobs it to Holt. He scores, and he gets fouled and knocked over, and he goes into an emphatic scream. Jacob Holt has been an all-conference player this year. He had 35 in the game against Idaho. Look at his body control there and making the bucket. He had 35 against Idaho. He had 25 points and 9 rebounds against Northern Colorado in a game. Northern Colorado was undefeated in conference, and the Hornets were up in the game late and then had a shot to go ahead with 9 seconds. And missed it. And here's a return shot off the missed free throw, up and good by E.J. Neal. His grandmother's in the crowd. She makes her way up from South San Francisco to watch these games. So E.J. gets the bucket for the Hornets, and the Hornets out to a 4-0 start. Darling has the ball. Darling's playing fantastic for the Bengals, but turnover. Here comes Julian Vaughns all the way coast to coast to the bucket off the glass, and good. Oh, wow. Holt goes down. That looked like it hurt. Holt went down hard, but Vaughns got the bucket to go. And how about the Hornets off to a 6-0 start? Sacramento State 4-6 at home. Bengals able to get it in the paint. There's the first little hook shot by Jake O'Neal. O'Neal is 6'4". Watch for him. He is wearing number 8 for the Bengals in the black uniforms. He is 6'4", but he averages 11 rebounds a game. EJ passes to the corner. 3-ball. There it is. Lachlan Brewer, a 47% three-point shooter. And a layup underneath. That was an easy one. The Hornets don't want that. That's Evan Otten. He's 6'11". He's that freshman we talked about from Redmond, Oregon. Just above Bend, Oregon. Sun River, Oregon. Here's a 3. Oh, the fadeaway. Oh, it's a hot start for the Hornets. Julian Vaughns. I was talking with the broadcaster for the Bengals before the game, and I said the Hornets can be dangerous when they get hot with their shooting because they have 5 players who are good three-point shooting players, but sometimes they're ice cold and sometimes they're red hot. Hornets up 12-4 in the early going. Oh, the little baseline fadeaway is sweet by Isaiah Griffin. But whenever you talk about Bengal broadcasters, you think of Jerry Miller, the old great broadcaster for the Bengals who put in thousands of games over 40 years. But he's retired now. Here's Holt. And Vaughns with the ball. Back to Holt. Holt under the basket and puts it up. No good. And the rebound pulled down by the Bengals. That's Darling with it. Darling is averaging 20 points a game in league. Wing 3 ball. Karams off, but an offensive board. Again, the Bengals are averaging 11.6 rebounds more than their opponent. That is third in the entire country, including 350 plus basketball teams. It was 351 last I looked as far as the number of Division I teams, and they're third. The Hornets are a good rebounding team as well, but plus double figures is amazing. So 12-6 our score now. Off camera you can't see it, but there's a good cheering section. I think it's Greek night, near side left. You see one of the, I think it's Teak or TKE on the back of one of the guys. I could be wrong about the letters, can't see the whole thing, but it is Greek night over there, and those fans are standing and they're loud. Hornets are going to have to shoot. 1 on the clock. And it's an air ball, so that'll turn it over on a shot clock violation. Gets us to our first media timeout. We've got great energy in the building, so we're hoping there's the Greek crowd out there. That's what I was told anyway. Yeah, I think it's Greek night. Anyway, we'll take the break. The Hornets lead 12-6. This is ESPN+.
We must fight to secure the future by defeating all that threatens it, by winning the battles that will shape what's to come together. We are Marines. We were made for this.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $379 per month lease on a 2025 CR-V all-wheel drive Sport L Hybrid.
The bold Louisiana flavor and crispy crunch of Popeye's signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces for just $5 and make it a meal for only $3 more.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
When you pair the new U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card with a U.S. Bank Smartly Savings Account, you can earn up to 4% cash back on every purchase.
You're trying to elude me, Mr. Falcon, but I will find you.
You're really going all out, huh?
Shh. Getting cash back on all of this.
I'm coming over.
No matter what you buy, earn more smartly with the U.S. Bank Smartly Visa Signature Card.
And we welcome you back into the nest as we take a look at the rowdy fans up there. They're excited to be back here. They just started school, I think, on Tuesday. So today is day 3 of the new semester on the campus of Sacramento State. Over 30,000 students at this university, and keep building more housing near campus. In the old days, it was more of a commuter school, but not anymore. Julian Vaughns off to a hot start for the Hornets. He has 5 points for Sacramento State. In the Big Sky, Northern Colorado at 6-0. Montana is 5-2. Those are the 2 leaders. The Bengals are 3-2 after defeating Montana and Montana State last week. But everyone knows any team can beat any other team in this conference this year. The record of Northern Colorado is the best, but both Idaho State, the team here tonight, and Sacramento State almost beat Northern Colorado. And these are the 2 teams right here playing tonight that went to the Big Sky Conference tournament and knocked off the #1 and #2 seeds. And these teams were more toward the bottom of the conference at the tournament, and that's why they were playing against a really high seed, and they both knocked them off. The Hornets knocked off #1 Eastern Washington at the Big Sky Conference tournament in Boise, Idaho last year. So the Big Sky has parity for sure. Here's Holt underneath. He loses it, and now Lachlan Brewer is trying to tie it up, and D.G. Nelson says, yes, it is a jump ball.
Substitution for Sac State, number 5, Michael Wilson.
So Coach Michael Zeppel wants the Hornets to have offensive flow tonight. He has Bowen Beatty's missing the game earlier in the season, Alex Kovachev, and now in addition to that, Emil Skuda have all gotten injured or had an illness. And so the Hornets are going to turn it over. Offensive foul against Jacob Holt. So getting into that flow is important, and the Hornets did it out of the gate, taking a 12-4 lead. Chudy Diorama comes into the game for the Hornets. He's a big body at 6'10", 245, and Holt will come out of the game because he just has one foul. Okay. Darling blows by the defense, kicks it out to the corner. Open three, look on the way too short. Running it down first, EJ, but EJ has it taken back away from him, and the Bengals keep the possession alive. And we have a whistle. Where did that come from? Well, the shot clock, they're going to readjust that. I was looking at the board, and it had 2 fouls on the Bengals and no fouls on the Hornets, but that can't be correct because Jacob Holt just committed a foul and went out of the game. So that'll get corrected. O'Neal to Darling. Ooh, bullet pass past one guy and was caught by Green. The lefty fires, no good. Offensive rebound though, Jake O'Neal. O'Neal's the guy right there. He averages 11 rebounds a game. He's incredible at 6'4". It depends on your era as the Bengals turn it over. Is he an Adrian Dantley if you're from the 70s era? Is he a Charles Barkley? Nobody looks like Chuck. Some of you might golf like Chuck. Here's Bailey Nunn. Nunn running floater, no good. Bailey has been cold lately from the scoring column. The last 4 games, Bailey Nunn has 7 points or less. And before that, he had 10+ points 3 games in a row. Shot no good long. Bombs away and good by Connor Hollenbeck. He's from Rapid City, South Dakota. Nunn to Wilson. Wilson's coming off a great game in Greeley. Ball turned over. So now it's 12-9. The Hornets led 12-4. And a foul on Sacramento State. And it goes against Chudy Diorama, and that'll be free throws. Both these teams in league play get to the foul line a lot, but tonight free throws have not been happening. The Hornets are 0 for 1, and this is the first free throw of the night for the Bengals, and it's no good by Isaiah Griffin. Griffin, the free throw shooters from Raleigh, North Carolina. Lachlan Brewer checks out of the game. So Bailey Nunn, Michael Wilson, E.J. Neal, Chudy Diorama, and Julian Vaughns on the floor. Second foul shot's a brick, and Chudy gets the rebound. 12-9. The Hornets hold their opponents to 66 points. The Bengals hold their opponents to 67 points. Vaughns with an awkward shot. Good ball movement by the Bengals. Griffin gives it up. Swing it around, get into the hands of Darling, who can do anything. He's a great assist man and a great scorer, averaging 20 points a game in conference. Darling fakes the shot. Oh, throws it into the crowd. Well, he has 81 assists on the year, and that was an assist to a young person in the third row. Holt comes back in, and look at this. Leo Ricketts, there he is. Leo Ricketts from De La Salle High School, the perennial superstar football program. I didn't know if Ricketts was going to redshirt this year, but on the recent trip to Northern Arizona, he played in his first and second games against Northern Arizona and Northern Colorado. Wilson with the long ball, good. And there's the guy, Michael Wilson, had 11 points and 7 rebounds, both career highs against Northern Colorado, and he played 37 minutes. He's really worked himself into a bigger role on the team. Michael Wilson from Sac High. Three ball rattles around and out. EJ with the rebound. To Vaughns. Uh-oh, kick pass, and it goes the other way in the hands of O'Neal. O'Neal runs over EJ. O'Neal with the offensive foul. So we've reached, this is a good game right here. Oh, wow, good job by EJ, man. That was a car crash right there. 15-9, Sacramento State with the lead. We're back after this on ESPN+.
In the heart of Montana's untamed wilderness, a legend is brewing. Jeremiah Johnson Brewing, the official beer of the Big Sky Conference. Brewed with the rugged spirit of the West. Jeremiah Johnson is simply a world-class, straightforward, no-nonsense beer. Do well.
Hi, we're the Greens. Our family is just like any other family.
Quiet on set!
Okay, maybe not. But just like every family, we need banking solutions that work for the way we live. And ICCU has everything we need. We're looking forward to showing you how it works for us. Excuse me.
If you have a fear of missing out, you might want to start earning with a free Camus Rewards card because, dude, Camus Rewards at Northern Quest for all the ways you play.
At Northern Quest, we offer the lowest minimum bets and highest maximum bets because only you know if you're feeling lucky, punk. I mean, valued guest. Northern Quest, yes, the best.
And we welcome you back inside the nest here. Sacramento State leading 15-9. Both these teams are great rebounding teams, as you see our crowd behind the Hornet bench. So that'll be key. Who is going to be the leading rebounding team in this game? Right now, it's 8-7 in favor of the Bengals, but the Hornets are 3 of 4 from three-point range and shooting 55% overall. Idaho State is 1 of 5 from three-point range and 4 of 12 overall, and thus the Hornets have the lead. Leading scorer for the Hornets is still Julian Vaughns with 5. 3 points for Lachlan Brewer and 3 points for Michael Wilson. On the other side, 3 points for Connor Hollenbeck is the leader for the Bengals. Hornets' biggest lead was 8. Currently lead by 6, but have the basketball. Vaughns kicks it out. Wilson trying to get his second three. That one's short, and he goes down. He was looking at the official. I don't know what happened. I saw a clean release of the ball, but he went down afterward and looked for some help, didn't get it. Bengals, as you see, are 8-8 overall, 3-2 in Big Sky Conference. The Hornets are on a 4-game losing streak and want to use these 2 games at home to try and get back up in the standings. Oh, there's a smooth three by Dylan Darling. He's from Spokane, Washington. Wilson. There's Vaughns trying to get it to Holt, but Holt's being guarded pretty well by DeBurco. DeBurco comes in off the bench. He's 6'10", 235. He's a junior. Thanks for being with us tonight here. Big Sky Basketball on ESPN+. Bailey Nunn passing it in for the Hornets. Holt has it. Holt's got those big games of 35 points and some 25-point games, and he's one of the top statistical guys in the Big Sky. He's a good rebounder, good shooter. Also gets some assists out there. Here comes Vaughns off balance again. He's often able to throw those in, but he's missed a couple of them here, and the Bengals get the possession. So a good stop for Idaho State. Coming from Pocatello, Idaho. They're about an hour south of Idaho Falls. Maybe a 2-hour drive to the edge of the Grand Tetons. 2.5 hours north of Salt Lake City. Little fade away from the corner, too strong. Lachlan Brewer. Holt bombs away. Oh my, what's off here? The Hornets have been shooting well from three, but their two misses from up top have both been wide right and didn't even draw iron off the glass. Two different players. Bullet pass to the back door. The kick out in the three balls, ooh, pinched against the iron and glass, but there's a foul away from the ball. Missed shot was by O'Neal, but the Hornets are going to get a foul call. Brewer was called with the foul. Lachlan Brewer does not commit very many fouls. He also doesn't turn the ball over very often. Entry pass into O'Neal, the rebounder, who averages 13.5 points a game as well. Darling fires. Wing three, short, but chasing down his own miss, missing again, and a Hornet foul. Good follow through, chasing down a miss, but couldn't get either one to go. Brewer, as I said, he doesn't foul that much. He commits 2 fouls in a row. That'll bring Julian Vaughns back into the game. O'Neal is a 66% free throw shooter. No good. So Vaughn's in for Brewer. A.J. Bergen, number 13, is in for the Bengals. 1 of 2 on the free throws. E.J. Neal. E.J. trying to get something going for Grandma, who's here. She's always here. And there's the runner by Vaughns. Vaughns has had a good game so far, but he's had 3 kind of crazy shots. (15-13). Lean in, line drive, over the backboard. It's hard to do that. That ball's got some air in it. 8:13 to go here in the first half. And I've been telling you, these teams have had 8 of the last 9 games have been decided by 5 points or less. The year I remember 2005, they had 2 incredible games against each other. One was featured on ESPN as like one of the top 10 or whatever they called it back in the old days when it was all black and white. But there was a game where Alex Bosley won the game and Reed Jim at the end of the game. There was a game where Deshaun Freeman won a game at the end with an amazing shot. And there's Holt going down the lane. So for those of you old Hornet boosters that are listening and old Hornet players, you can remember a couple of those games. Bosley made the ESPN one, and Freeman just made an amazing shot on a game winner in Pocatello at Reed Gym. But right here, we've got 17-13 Sacramento State. Ooh, nice feed in deep. Daberco with it. Big Blake from Lincoln, Nebraska. Holt, Euro step and a bucket for the big man. Oh my goodness gracious, a ballerina. 6'10", 250-pound. That was Barishnikov. 17-15 Hornets, timeout on the floor, don't go away. It's ESPN Plus.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame? And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet?
The future's worth fighting for, because our nation is worth believing in. Together, we answer America's call to win. We are Marines. We were made for this.
Ring, make it, ring, girl, make it.
Apartment 2B?
2B! She's definitely using that Grubhub deal from Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Prime member, you can get $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. The Kia X-Line Nightfall Collection.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
BK Melts. Wanna warm up? This sure helps. Classic bacon, shroom, and Swiss. BK Melt season is tasty bliss. BK, have it your way.
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one you have all to yourself.
And we welcome you back into the nest. And the group behind the Hornet bench, we should move them behind the Idaho State bench. I can't hear a darn thing over here. As you can see them standing there behind the Hornet bench, waving the flag and screaming during the timeouts. There's a look at the Big Sky Conference standings. Again, Northern Colorado at 6-0, but the Hornets almost beat them. Idaho State almost beat them. Then you've got Montana right under that, who lost to Idaho State last week. And Portland State at 3-2, Idaho State at 3-2. Okay. Somebody just walked by me that was probably hotboxing their car. My goodness, I'm going to get the munchies. That was crazy. Here's a missed shot by Holt on the rebound. Surprised they let that person in. Dylan Darling, no relation to Bob Dylan, who probably just walked by. Idaho State, back to Darling. And a nice feed to the baseline, but shot no good, but the follow-up was good. That's what, they come in waves. They're really good in the glass. Jackson Green was in there. The offensive rebounding on both sides of the floor is amazing. The Bengals average 40 rebounds a game. Jackson Green. No good on the first. Green is an 89% free throw shooter, so that was a rare miss. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. And knocks down the second. 19-16. Hornets off to a good start, and that's what they need. They've had some early struggles. Nunn takes off. He needs to just, Offensive foul. Thought it might be a travel, but ends up being an offensive foul. Darling, you can see on TV his last name's Darling, and so are his shoes. Here's a drive by Darling to the basket. My goodness, that was a quick acceleration step. He has 81 assists, he has 22 steals, he's averaging 20 points a game in league, and he's a good defender as well. EJ, great pass. Oh yes, flush it. Oh, the Drano jam right there. Holt. Bombs away and gets the friendly soft roll. Hollenbeck with the 3. Holt now has 8 for the Hornets to lead the way. We are deadlocked at 21. Vaughns, draws the foul that time. He needed to get on in the scorebook after he got off to a great start.
Julian Vaughns is the one for the Hornets. Shoot 2.
Vaughns at the free throw line is an 86% free throw shooter. It's been the best. Oh, great. Thanks, Julian. Julian from Oakland, down the road 85 miles. Again, the Oakland A's are going to be playing in downtown Sacramento this year. I'm a huge A's fan, love Oakland. Went to the World Series as a little kid when they were there in 74. They won 72, 73, 74. So I feel terrible for Oakland, but it'll be great to have the A's in Sacramento. Here's a drive to the bucket again. That time Darling got bailed out. That was a bad shot, but he got fouled. Foul call goes against Michael Wilson. So Dylan Darling is an 81% free throw shooter. First shot good. Darling from Spokane. I bet Eastern Washington wishes he would have gone to Cheney. He's just a sophomore and he's already a first position starter. Knocks down the 2 free throws. Hornets, of course, have players from 6 countries, and 5 of the Hornets are from Australia. So the players that see floor time, more Australians than players from the United States. Although right now on the floor, the Hornets have Oakland, Sacramento right there, and San Francisco. This is one of the rare times the Hornets will have 3 players from California. There's no player on the Hornets that's from a state other than California. In fact, there's nobody other than Northern California. Chudy Diorama checks into the game. By the way, Holt, as he walks off, he's from Canada, and Chudy Diorama was born in Hungary, but went to high school in London, England. Ooh, great pass, and the foul on Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson's like, I didn't do it. So now the Hornets have 8 team fouls, so free throws will be coming. Checking into the game for the first time tonight is Deontay Williams. He is from Sydney, Australia, and he'll come in for the Hornets after this free throw. Jake O'Neal knocks in the first free throw. Second free throw, no good. Hornets get the rebound, but the current trend that we have going on. The Bengals have scored the last 7 points. Bailey Nunn got all the way inside. Chudy's going down, but he got the rebound. Vaughns hands off. Oh, deserved it. Oh, the Hornets get the bucket from Diorama, but Deontay Williams took off and was going to score on the near side of the bucket. Oh, man. Darling, I'm like a play behind right now, and I'm doing this on TV. Good thing I'm not on radio right now. But my goodness, he started on one side of the basket and then almost made the amazing reversal when he changed his mind while he was in the air. There's Vaughns going to the bucket. And a blocking foul gets called. 26-23. Hornets have led by as many as 8 in the game and now trailing. Vaughns goes to the line. He has 5 points. A.J. Bergen is going to come back in, replacing Jake O'Neal. Bergen from San Diego, senior from America's finest city. That's what they say about San Diego. Home of Legoland. Vaughns knocks in the first free throw. Assistant coach Elijah Roth was on the floor just Hornets are trying. They had coaches up giving assignments, just screaming they were going to switch up players. And 2 free throws good for Julian Vaughns. 1 point game with 4 minutes to go, first half. Darling with a beautiful pass, but it goes through the wickets. Jackson Green had a thumb problem there, going right through him. Timeout on the floor, 3:49 to go first half. We've got a 1 point game. Don't go away, this is fun, ESPN Plus.
We are Golden One, California's trusted credit union. For nearly a century, we've taken every chance to empower our members, serve our communities, and build brighter futures. Because we believe that every single one of us is on a journey. But it's when we come together that we become the unstoppable one. Join us. Golden One Credit Union. Life is a journey best lived together.
From the snowy peaks of the Rocky Mountains to the Golden Coast in the Pacific Northwest, we've blazed our own path forward. We've climbed to the highest peaks. We've reached the summit despite all odds stacked against us. Through consistent hard work and fiery competition on the field of play and in the classroom, we've held each other to a standard worthy of our namesake. We are the Big Sky Conference, where experience is elevated.
Here we are, our eyes wide open. We see the road ahead. We're part of something bigger. We're the dreamers, the heroes, the ones who change our communities, build our cities, are passionate about compassion. There are more like you here than unlike you. So take hold and see yourself in the present. See that vision unfold among others. Redefine the possible. Redefine you.
And we welcome you back into the Nest. This could be the last year of the Nest. There's a wellness center, a recreation and wellness center on campus that they built about 15 years ago. When our president, who was very young at the university, was here, the students voted for it to be an arena, and it never happened. It just turned into a big wellness center. So they're changing it up, putting seats in it, and allegedly the Hornets will be playing basketball in there next year. The Hornets have been playing here in the Nest since 1955. their history at Sacramento State. They played basketball starting in '48, but they were in another location then. And we did have 4 years, and I was here then, from 2000 to 2004. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Sorry. I'm trying to go back in my mind. It was 96 to 2000. We played in Memorial Auditorium, an old, beautiful auditorium downtown that had chandeliers, and couldn't practice there. It was a very dark court and had a stage on hydraulics that you had to lift up. Anyway, that was fun for 4 years, but the Hornets have been at the Nest since 1955. And allegedly will be moving for next season. Here comes Darling, coast to coast. And, oh, man, there was a hard crash into the stanchion. Bailey Nunn crashed very hard, but he's okay. Fortunately, that's padded.
Idaho St. Number 1, Julian Vaughns. Shooting 2.
Lefty in and out with the first free throw. Darling 80%, 81% on the year. Lefty fires a perfect free throw on the second one, a line drive. Darling is in double figures already. He's the first player in double figures. Holt for the Hornets has 8, Darling has 10. Ricketts is back in. Leo Ricketts, who had 1 basket, so he's on the board for his college career on the road last week. And the Hornets get an offensive foul and turn it back over. So the Hornets have 10 fouls, so automatic 2 shots for the Bengals the rest of the first half. Officials talking things over with Ryan Looney. That's the Bengal coach. Ryan Looney has been the head coach for 6 years now. Time flies in Pocatello, Idaho. 3 ball from the wing on the way. High Rainbow, no good, too strong. Battle for the rebound, and the Bengals get it. It was Isaiah Griffin who got the rebound, but it'll go back to the Hornets. 27 to 25. Hornets led by 8 at the beginning of the game, but the Bengals took over the lead. Ricketts. Here's Holt. Julian Vaughns knocks down the 3. So after some shots that didn't go his way, since he got his 7 points fairly early in the game, he knocks down that 3. He gets to double figures for the Hornets. 3 from the left corner. That one rattles in for A.J. Bergen. Ricketts, now 13 on the clock. Vaughns is lucky to come out of there with the ball. 4 on the clock. Vaughns is going to have to make something happen. He fires. That's the 3rd one. I don't know what's going on. There must be some like mirror thing, like we're in a fun house or something. The Hornets are shooting fine for the game, but for some reason when they shoot a 3 from up top, they've missed the box off the glass with 3 different players. It's puzzling. The Hornets are 4 of 8 from 3-point range, and 3 of the 4 misses have been dreadful, have been a shank. Uh-oh, another foul on the Hornets, and that's Williams. So automatic 2 shots for Darling.
Number 1, Julian Vaughns. Shooting 2.
30-28 Bengals. At the halftime, we'll give you the scores from the other games. There are 2 games that took place or didn't take place that are an hour ahead of us. 2 free throws good for Darling. So leading scorer now has 12 points. EJ to Vaughns. Oh man, the contact made his body flip around the other way, so they had to call a foul or traveling, and it went the traveling way. So I'll have to interview Chris Rastatter, who's judging the officials, who we all know, who was an official in this league. He was the head of officials for, he was in the Pac-12 for a while, I remember, as the head of officials there, but he's up there with his clipboard. Drive to the rack is no good. Rebound to the Hornets. Vaughns gets the rebound. I think it's been a fairly officiated game, even though the Hornets have a lot more fouls. It's just the way things are going for them. But good energy. Holt, EJ fires. Oh, back rim, but he got fouled. So Isaiah Griffin commits his first foul of the game. That's the 8th team foul.
At the line for the Hornets, number 3, EJ Neal, shooting 3.
So he gets, number 3 gets to shoot 3. EJ plays in streaks as far as his scoring goes. He's not your 8-point guy. He's your 2 points or 15-point guy, it seems. Right now he has 3, and hopefully he can add 2 more right here, which will help him out. Chudy Diorama checks back in for Jacob Holt. Hornets will be playing Weber State on Saturday at 1 p.m. Weber's having a tough start to their season. In league play, they're 1-4. But they're always dangerous. Free throw. Neal makes all 3. And now the Hornets are down by just 1. We're under a minute to go in the half. Bombs away, no good. And a foul by Hollenbeck, battling for positioning as you take a look at the Hornet bench. Being explained to Connor. He's a grad student. So EJ just made 3 free throws in a row and now gets to go back to the line. But this is 1-1 because there's 9 team fouls, so he has to make the first to earn the second. And the first good. We are tied at 32. Oh yeah. The Hornets take the lead, 33-32. Bullet pass, great block. Oh my, Vaughns just rejected that. the crowd gets deafening behind us. Holt will come back in for his offensive scoring. Hornets take a timeout that we'll keep here. Well, thanks for being with us tonight. You'll want to stay with this game for the second half. This is a good one. So whether you're watching tonight on ESPN and beautiful places above Idaho Falls in Idaho, or whether you're in the beautiful Missoula, Montana country, San Antonio, Texas, Reno, Nevada, wherever you are, stay with us for the second half of this. I don't know if we can pop the standings on the board or if we can pop the scores from the other games on there right now. I have no visual of my crew because the Greeks, oh, there they are. My crew is awesome. They listen to me even though they don't see me. They pull it off before I can see it. You guys are tricking me. You're messing with me. It's Nathan Roach and Gabe Passos. Passos back from his long vacation. Northern Colorado 6-0, Montana 5-2. Look right there. Portland State, who the Hornets beat, 3-2. Idaho State 3-2. They beat Montana. Idaho 3-3. I mean, look at that. Weber State is struggling. The Hornets are struggling, but we know the Hornets beat Portland State. We know Weber State's always dangerous, and Eastern Washington was the best team in the conference a year ago until the Big Sky Conference tournament. They're 2-4, so it is exciting. Here's Ricketts, the De La Salle High School player who hadn't played until 2 games ago, but the Hornets have 3 injuries or illnesses. Inside, here's Holt. Oh, he threw it off the bottom of the rim. Oh, he thought he was playing on a Nerf hoop. and the Garrity shot almost made it from 75 feet on the buzzer.